I listen to you. Let me just finish.
Yeah, part of your job is to listen to me.
You lost me a little bit with your support of Kemp, but let me tell you this.
Not support of
some of
Kemp.
his policies.
I mean, that's some misinformation. You cannot like me, but don't lie on me. I saw someone I really respect, a black woman who's a commentator.
So you don't support him, you like
said,
his policies.
Well, I support
Some specific ones.
I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you've been calling him vice president.
I've called him vice president. I called him president because I don't know what JD is doing.
I don't think liberals ever cared about black people. I mean, 5 minutes after the Civil Rights Act of '64, they start calling everything that has nothing to do with black people a civil rights issue.
Wait a second.
And I will not be returning as co-host next year.
Welcome back to CelebXpose, the only place that spills the real tea on Hollywood's most jaw-dropping scandals. Today, we're diving deep into The View's most outrageous, cringeworthy, and downright shocking moments since its debut in 1997. And trust me, this list is serving pure chaos. Number 1, when Whoopi Goldberg took a swing at the world's most powerful billionaire. Whoopi has never shied away from controversy, but this time, she set the internet on fire by mocking Elon Musk's son, XAE12.
He took little X.
Funny. And little Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram. He just took little X.
Yes, she took a dig at a child, and fans were not having it. The backlash was instant and brutal. Some called it a harmless joke. Others said Whoopi crossed a major line. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more celeb drama. Elon Musk clapped back instantly, throwing shade at The View hosts and calling them clueless and senseless.
I don't know what else to say, but it is, and I'm just looking at this video and it's so bizarre.
If somebody's gonna try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself.
She didn't stop there. In another episode, Whoopi took it up a notch, straight up mocking Elon Musk for acting like he's the president of the world. Her sarcasm was brutal, and fans were left wondering, is Whoopi just trolling, or does she have a serious grudge against the tech mogul?
I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you've been calling him vice president.
I've called him vice president. I called him president because I don't know what JD is doing. I hardly ever. I don't remember the last time we even talked about JD.
You're right. He's planning the presidency when they get rid of Trump.
So you think it's Musk Vance?
Possible.
Hey, you know who? Stay away from the stairways. Because, people put the leg out to trip you going down the stairs.
Number 2, Sunny Hostin's racial hypocrisy.
You lost me a little bit with your support of Kemp, but let me tell you this.
Not support of
some of
Kemp.
his policies.
That's some misinformation. You cannot like me, but don't lie on me. I saw someone I really respect, a black woman who's a commentator.
So you don't support him, you like his policies.
Well, I support
Some specific ones he named.
Beyond that, he's the governor of my state, so I have to be involved with him because I can't divorce myself. But let me say this. If you criticize someone, don't lie. Don't say I didn't support Abrams because I did. Don't say that I don't support Democrats because I've helped get 3 Democratic mayors elected. I've helped get 2 state representatives elected. But if someone is in the king's seat, I'm not going to not have dinner with the king on the behalf of my people. I have to do that.
A no-nonsense rapper just obliterated Sunny Hostin on The View after she started preaching her usual woke talking points. He didn't just shut her down, he flipped the script, exposed the hypocrisy, and left her speechless. The audience? Shook. Number 3, Whoopi Goldberg just gave us a moment for the ages. During a heated discussion, she literally spit mid-sentence while saying Trump's name. Was it an accident, a Freudian slip, or pure disgust? Either way, the internet went wild.
Listen, take him seriously and take him literally.
I don't think that we have to. I think it would be remiss of us to not say Joe Biden knows how to do this.
Yes.
He knows how to do this. He's quite good at this. And you can't refute anything with him because he just, when I say him, I mean
He rambles.
Trump.
Yeah.
He tends to just
But can I mention one thing?
Number 4, Star Jones's shocking live exit.
And I will not be returning as co-host next year.
During The View's 9th season, Star Jones dropped a bombshell on live TV. she was leaving the show. With no warning to her co-hosts, she looked into the audience and said, "Something's been on my heart for a little bit." The tension was palpable, and behind the scenes, it was even messier.
And therefore, regrettably, Star will no longer be on this program.
Star Jones wasn't just leaving The View, she was taking control of her own narrative. Behind the scenes, she had already been told her contract wasn't getting renewed. But instead of waiting for the network's carefully planned exit, she dropped the bombshell live on air, 2 days early. Her co-hosts, especially Joy Behar, looked stunned and speechless. But no one was more furious than Barbara Walters. The next day, Walters told the audience she felt betrayed. And just like that, Star was gone for good.
You know what, Joy? I really come here every day open-minded, just trying to explain it.
Number 5, Meghan McCain's explosive on-air meltdown. Fed up with being what she called The View's sacrificial Republican, Meghan McCain snapped during a heated 2019 episode. Locked in yet another fiery exchange with Joy Behar, Meghan lost her cool, and what she said next had the audience and her co-hosts completely shook.
Don't feel bad for me. I hate to do this.
During yet another heated clash over former President Donald Trump, Meghan McCain and Joy Behar found themselves in one of their signature ideological showdowns. But when Behar threw in a bit of sarcasm, McCain didn't hold back, firing back with a choice word that left the audience gasping.
He headed to Florida. Hold on.
Co-host Sunny Hostin looked visibly shaken, clearly caught off guard by the heated exchange.
I need you to tell me what you're trying to say in this book.
But McCain didn't back down, claiming she and Behar say it all the time. Viewers were shocked, but Behar totally unfazed. Number 6, Ann Coulter's shocking claim. Ann Coulter stunned The View when she flat out declared, "Liberals don't care about black people." The backlash was instant and intense.
I don't think liberals ever cared about black people. I mean, 5 minutes after the Civil Rights Act of '64, they start calling everything that has nothing to do with black people a civil rights issue.
Wait a second.
A frequent Fox News guest and no stranger to controversy, Ann Coulter stirred up major backlash during her September 2012 appearance on The View. While promoting her book on what she called race-mongering by liberal politicians, she dropped a statement so bold and provocative, it left the panel in shock.
There's one aspect that I was focused on last night for some reason. Erin Andrews, who was the ESPN reporter.
Whoopi Goldberg and Sherry Shepard, the two African-American panelists, didn't hold back, taking serious issue with Coulter's sweeping generalizations. The debate quickly spiraled, dragging in politicians from over a century ago, until Whoopi finally snapped, dropping a response so fiery it had to be bleeped. Number 7, Elizabeth Hasselbeck sparked backlash after making a tone-deaf joke about stalking.
I mean, in some way, if I'm him, I'm like, man, I just could have waited 12 weeks.
Elizabeth Hasselbeck faced major backlash in 2010 after joking that Erin Andrews' stalker could have just waited to see her on Dancing with the Stars.
I'm really sorry, and I wanted to offer that publicly, too.
The suggestion that Andrews' TV outfits somehow justified her stalking outraged everyone, from her co-hosts to the audience to Andrews herself. Facing intense backlash, Hasselbeck returned the next day with a tearful on-air apology. Number 8, Raven Simone's hiring controversy. Raven Simone faced backlash after saying she wouldn't hire someone with a ghetto name.
Just to bring it back, can we take back racist and say discriminatory? Because I think that's a better word.
Yes, it is a much better
That's
word.
a better word, and I am very discriminatory against words like the ones that they were saying in those names.
During an October 2015 Hot Topics segment, the panel discussed a study on how names influence racial bias and assumptions.
I'm not going to hire you.
The hosts connected the study to a viral video, but Raven Simone took it further. Laughing, she told viewers she wouldn't hire someone with a name like Watermelondria.
Well, I'm at least talking about policy. You have a position on what people's names should be.
The awkward silence was deafening, but the backlash was anything but. Even Ann Coulter chimed in on a later episode, because when she can roast you and the View audience stays silent, you know it's bad.
We apologize for our remarks, and we know how vitally important nurses are.
Number 9, hashtag Nurses Unite controversy.
I'm a lifesaver. I'm never going to be just a nurse.
If you don't want backlash, maybe don't insult an entire profession. It all started at Miss America, when Miss Colorado, Kelly Johnson, took the stage in her nurse's uniform, delivering a heart-wrenching monologue about her Alzheimer's patients and the true meaning of her work.
Why does she have a doctor's stethoscope around her?
On The View, Michelle Collins dismissed Kelly's monologue as nothing more than reciting emails, while Joy Behar questioned why a nurse was even wearing a stethoscope.
Sometimes we don't feel like we're the most respected.
You know, one thing, I have to say, one thing that became abundantly clear to me this week was that nurses wear stethoscopes.
The backlash was instant, as nurses flooded social media with Number Nurses Unite, demanding respect and highlighting the importance of their profession.
I'm saying this, I wish that it were available. I'm not saying I don't believe it's the right thing, but this is a slippery slope to just eliminating.
Number 10, Elizabeth Hasselbeck's backstage meltdown.
I mean, I heard everything you said. I just am emphatic
I
with...
barely started.
Well,
and it's not just my opinion.
Before the release of Ladies Who Punch, leaked audio exposed Elizabeth Hasselbeck's furious, expletive-filled rant backstage after a 2006 on-air clash over the morning after pill. She was so enraged by Barbara Walters' remarks that she stormed off set in protest.
You know what? I can take it in the meeting room. I'm not taking it out there on air.
Okay, honey.
I'm not taking it.
I hear what you're saying, because I have to...
Over a decade later, the explosive audio surfaced, capturing Hasselbeck losing it after Barbara Walters reprimanded her. She swore she was done for good, before ultimately walking back on set.
Kids are exposed to this stuff really early in inappropriate situations, not ones where you're learning or teaching.
Hasselbeck's claim that she doesn't swear became hilariously ironic after she dropped the F-bomb multiple times in just 2 minutes. When the audio leaked, she issued an apology, blaming it on her pregnancy hormones. Number 11, Whoopi Goldberg's Holocaust controversy. In a 2022 episode, the panel discussed book bans in schools, focusing on titles about racism, the Holocaust, and so-called adult themes.
It's not about race.
What is it about?
Because it's about man's inhumanity to man.
During the discussion, Whoopi Goldberg stunned everyone by claiming that the Holocaust wasn't about race.
I regret my comments, as I said, and I stand corrected.
Not only was the comment wildly inaccurate, but it also seemed to come out of nowhere. Though Goldberg attempted to explain herself, she returned the next day to issue a public apology live on air.
You can say he's being an bonehead, but I can't sit and say that he's a racist, having spent time with him in my house with my kids.
The controversy dominated headlines, with backlash coming from all sides. ABC News President Kim Godwin personally suspended Whoopi for 2 weeks, pulling her off the show. Number 12, Whoopi Goldberg defends Mel Gibson. In 2010, Mel Gibson's ugly feud with Oksana Grigorieva took a dark turn when a leaked voicemail revealed a horrifying rant, including a slur so vile we can't even repeat it. He also allegedly used a racial slur against a Mexican employee. While the public erupted in outrage, Whoopi Goldberg shocked viewers by defending Gibson, insisting she knew him personally and that he wasn't racist.
But I know Mel, and I know he's not a racist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do. He may be a bonehead.
Well, that language certainly sounded racist to me.
The backlash intensified, with many slamming Whoopi for defending Gibson despite his undeniably racist remarks. Joy Behar summed it up best. That language certainly sounds racist to me.
Did you just point at me?
Yes!
Listen, I don't have Trump derangement. Let me tell you what I have. Okay. I have a lot of...
Number 13, Whoopi Goldberg's explosive clash with Jeanine Pirro Fox News host. Jeanine Pirro's appearance on The View didn't last long. Her segment was cut short after she pushed Whoopi Goldberg too far. In just minutes, Pirro defended Trump's Helsinki summit, blamed Obama for everything, and accused Whoopi of having Trump derangement syndrome. That's when things went off the rails.
United States whips up people to beat the hell out of people.
No.
Say goodbye. I'm done.
When Pirro launched into an anti-immigration rant, Whoopi shut it down fast, saying a blunt goodbye as the other hosts wrapped up the interview. Because let's be real, you don't have to respect every opinion.
The mosque down here on 9/11. That's inappropriate.
Number 14, Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar walk out on Bill O'Reilly.
There's the president going, well, they were right to do it. Yes, and then the guy says, and then the
This is America.
Hold it. Listen to me because you'll learn. All right? Thank you.
The debate was over Park 51, a proposed Islamic community center near Ground Zero. O'Reilly claimed 70% of Americans opposed it, without citing a source. In reality, the stat came from a CNN opinion research poll.
70% of Americans don't want that mosque down there. So don't give me the we business.
I want to see that.
You want to bet on that?
Bill escalated with derogatory remarks, pushing Whoopi to curse at him before storming off with joy in absolute disgust. They eventually returned after Bill walked back his comment, but the damage was already done.
I don't want to sit here. I don't want to sit here.
You're outraged about
Which of these jaw-dropping moments would have made you storm off set? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you liked the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more CelebXpose drama, because The View is not going to back down from controversial remarks.